Hi everyone, welcome to the Nail Zone for you. Today I am finally doing my tutorial. I tried to do it last night and it was always something going on. So I'm finally here to do this tutorial for you guys. I'm going to try to make it quick as possible and hopefully it help you guys and you can see some of the ideas that I have. Okay, so we're going to jump right into it. What I did basically, I polished my nail already, and I did it, and this one here is by Sally Hansen Instant Dry Fast Dry Nail Color, and the color is, if you can see that, Ruby Rush. So I already did that. So the next thing we're gonna have our monomer, which you see my blinged out dapping dish I did myself. Pretty cool, yeah, right? So we have our monomer in here, if you can see that. Hopefully I'm in view for you guys to see this nail tutorial. So I'm gonna try and stay in view. I have my white Perfection by Republic Nail. And this was one of the acrylic powders that I end up using, or acrylic systems I end up using when I first started doing acrylic nails. So the Do I 3D flower, we have our monomer and our polymer of your choosing. If you want to do color, I'm just going to do plain white. We have our stones here. We have the pointed backs, if you can see that. We have the, I want to say that's 4mm and the 1.5mm. And we're going to probably throw in some micro beads, so we'll see as we go along. So we have our nail, we have it polished, it's completely dry. So we're going to dip our brush into our monomer. Make sure you have enough liquid. And the trickiest to it is when you do your flower, which I'm going to show you now. Make sure you have enough liquid, and you're going to take the tip of your brush and dip it into your polymer. Okay? And then you're going to bring out a nice amount of bead. You're going to pick your area of choosing where you would like to do your flower. And you want to have a nice bead, which mine was a little too dry to my preference. So if you make the mistake like I did, just take it off. Okay. And with the monomer being so strong on its polish, it end up taking off some of the polish color. But that's fine. This is, now if you're doing the client, maybe that would have been a problem. But since this is a practice finger, it doesn't matter to me. Okay. So now we have our bead, and I really wanted a larger bead, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more. I know, ladies. So to do our flower, you're gonna wipe off your brush and dip it, and we're gonna tilt our brush a downward angle, and then we're gonna use the body of the brush to form our petals. So you're gonna, if you want your petal wider, what you do, you press left and you press right, and now you have a wider petal, if you can see that. So then you're gonna wipe off your brush, dip it back into the monomer, and do the same thing. We're gonna try to get a nice amount of bead. We're gonna put it right next to that one. We're gonna moisten that bead just a little bit because I made it a little dry. And so the next thing we're gonna do, wipe off, dip it. So I want my petal to go this way. So I'm gonna turn my brush and I'm gonna press downward, like I said, and you're gonna press on the angle and you're gonna spread it out to your liking. And I think I am satisfied with that. And if you think the bottom part is too wide, you can always bring it inward to make it look more smaller. It won't be as wide. You're gonna do the same thing, dip them back into your monomer, into your polymer, pick up your bead, and we're gonna put a flower here, a petal here. And so we got our petal here, and we're gonna turn our brush this way now, and we're gonna angle the tip downward, and the body gonna press out the petals, like so. It almost reminds me of what those things called, those corn chips. What is those? Yeah, I think they call corn, not corn chips. Little corn things. I can't think of the name of it, but that's what it reminds me of. Okay, so we're gonna do another one here, and we're gonna let that bead settle a little bit because that's a pretty large bead. And we're gonna make our petals. I want my petal to go outward this way. Okay, so we're gonna bring it out like so, on an angle, like this, and there go my petal. And you just continue on to how many petals you would like and how many flowers you would like. Please excuse the background. The dishwasher is going. I'm washing dishes. Well, the dishwasher is washing dishes. So again, we're gonna turn it this way because I'm trying to treat it as a finger. And we're gonna press downward, but we're gonna kind of pull up just slightly. And you're gonna spread out your petal like so. And I think something with this monomer is doing something with this nail polish. Maybe I should have just put a top coat on there, and maybe it would have been a little better. Or I should have just stuck with my acrylic mix and did it that way. It's up to your choosing. Whatever you prefer. So we're going to do the same thing. On an angle, press down and out. Down and out, left to right, left to right. Now we have our two flowers. Okay, so I think I want to throw in a smaller flower in between. So let's see if we can get a smaller bead. And we're going to try to do it about right here. I want my bead right there. So I'm going to let it settle, wipe off my brush, dip it back into the monomer. The monomer. And we're going to form that petal. And we're going to do the same thing as I told you, or showed you. So we're going to do that one there. Then we're going to get another nice, try to get it the same size if possible. If not, it's okay. That's your own unique, petal. And I'm going to wipe off my brush, a little bit too much liquid. You don't need that much. And I'm going to do the same thing. Spread it out. Alright. So then do one more. And I'm going to put it right here. Wipe off the excess. Make sure you don't have too much liquid. And we're going to let that set because it's still a little bit too wet. And you see how it's trying to melt and meet with the next petal? We're going to kind of come in between that, push it back in, so that way it doesn't. And then we're going to go do the same thing. Okay? So that's another one. Okay. Then if you want to do a smaller one, let's say we put it about right here. We're going to do a smaller one. Okay, let's see. Then pick up a smaller bead, wipe off your brush. Then we're going to let it sit for a little bit. Then we're going to take it and we're going to do the same thing as I showed you. And hopefully you can see this. I do apologize if my hand is blocking your view. I'm trying to do it as best as I can to stay in view, but yet show you the technique that I learned how to do these petals and these flowers. So basically it's almost like how you hold a pencil when you're writing. So that's how you want to hold your brush. So pick up another nice little bead. We'll set it there. And then we're going to do the same thing. And then I'm going to put one more here and that's it. If you would like, you can always do leaves. Okay, like if you don't have enough liquid on your brush, and when you go press down and it comes off on your brush, or it's trying to lift up with your brush, you need to dip it back into the monomer. Pick up another bead. We're gonna form it here. Do the same thing. Let it sit. Then we're gonna press down and out, down and out, down and out. And it's the same way you can do your bows as well. So if you would like, I can do a tutorial on that. If you want to see, it's the same thing, how you do your bows. But I can do that. So leave a comment below and let me know if that's what you would like to see, or for me to do a video on that. I can do that. And there go our flowers. Okay, I may throw in a petal. Oh, well, not a petal, a leaf for you guys. Put one here. I'm not very good at it, but I can show you as best as I know how. See, like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna draw your line, but you want to spread it out some. And you can use your brush to do the leaf lines. Some people use tweezers. Some use the cuticle pusher. Whatever you have in handy that works for you. Let's throw it one up here. Or you can put it, if you want to make it more realistic for you, you can just say, okay, well, I want my leaf to be by my flowers. Me, it doesn't matter for me. All you do is have your bead wet enough that you can drag, and then you're going to let it sit. Then you're going to take your brush and run it on an angle. Use the very tip of the brush to do your lines, like so. Okay, maybe one more, or okay, let me see. I may do some dots, just simple little dots. You put one there, and you can use the same liquid to make smaller. You don't have to dip back into it to make smaller beads. Then I'm gonna dip into it because it starts to get dry. And we're gonna do another bead. Just random beads here and there. Make sure you don't put it too close to your flower or too close to your leaf or your 3D art, because it will end up mingling with the one you already made. So I'm just gonna throw random ones here and there. And then after a while it becomes a little easier for you, and with your beads. See, I did too far, I know, not paying attention. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna throw just little random ones here and there. Okay, I think that's it. Now it's time to bling it out. Alright, so we're gonna take a nice size bead, and we're gonna put it in the center of our flower. If you made it a little bit too dry, just wet your brush slightly. We're gonna get our stones. I'm gonna see if I can pick up these stones with my brush, and then we're gonna set it in there. And you have your stone with your bead and your bead of acrylic. We're gonna do another one, and we're gonna put it in a larger one here. If you wanted a larger one, just fill it in with a little bit more acrylic. Make sure your brush is nice and wet. And let's see, I'm trying to see what other color stones I have in here. Okay, we have a red one, so let's see if we can get this red one before this acrylic bead dry. And we're gonna throw it right up here. You can use your finger to press it down, or you can use your brush. As you can see that Okay, so we're gonna do another bead. You can fill in your flowers. And I'm trying to see, okay, that's the color I'm looking for. To tighten with it. Alright. Like so. Then I have the smaller stones. And I'm gonna put one here. And you can put one stone in the middle. You can put two. It depends on how big you make your bead and how big is your space. And that is how you do it. If you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. And I thank you for watching my nail tutorial. And ladies, hopefully it helped you through it. I'm gonna try to get more videos out to you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I appreciate a lot of you ladies for joining, my new subscribers, and even the ones that have been there from the beginning. I appreciate you guys for supporting me. And also, if you would like, you can do your UV, or you can do your polish, with, if you want to go the cheaper route or more, it's least expensive, put it like that, you can get this. It works good. Besides the Chat Vide or something like that, or out the door. If it's a little bit too expensive, go to Target and get the NYC Extreme Shine Top Coat. Works beautifully. It keeps your nails shiny, and it looks like you just came from the salon. So that is 99 cents at Target. I'm not sure what other stores carry it, or you can mat it out. I think the new fall thing is going to be rich, deep colors with the matte polished top. The maroons, the grays, deep like royal blues, forest green with the shimmer in there, like metallic with the matte top coat. I think that's going to be the new hot thing, in my opinion. Okay, thank you again for watching. Please come again to the Nail Zone for you. This is Angela signing out.